I'm Julie, and this channel is called Happy on Monday. It's about how to save for retirement even if you don't make a lot of money. In my first few videos, I explained how I found myself 50 and single with hardly any money saved for retirement. In this video, I'm going to share how you can estimate your life expectancy for retirement planning purposes and why it's so important. How would your retirement plans change if you knew you were going to live to 100? No one has a crystal ball to be able to see the future, but there are online tools to help you make an educated guess about how long you're going to live. That knowledge can help you avoid running out of money in retirement. Longevity awareness is an overlooked factor in preparing for retirement. If you don't have a realistic understanding of how long you likely will live, you're missing on one of the most important parts of any plan, a time horizon. Accurately estimating your life expectancy at retirement age is so important for people who don't want to run out of money in retirement. The most common mistake when calculating life expectancy is underestimating how long you're going to live. I read Kiplingers magazine. I love that magazine. In one issue about retirement planning, they suggested using the Living to 100 life expectancy calculator online to estimate your life expectancy for retirement planning purposes. I figured if Kiplingers was endorsing it, it must be legit and worthwhile. I'm going to tell you about the quiz so you'll be prepared if you want to take it. I'll also put the link below for the quiz. It asks you 40 questions about your lifestyle and family health history. Then it estimates how long you might live based on scientific data. Before I took the quiz, I guessed I'd live somewhere till maybe my mid-80s. I was surprised when it estimated I would live to 91. Underestimating life expectancy is a real problem. You don't want to run out of money in retirement because you made this big mistake. We're living longer because of genetics and science. It's crucial to estimate longevity based on your individual factors rather than some generic table you find online. Generic life expectancy data would tell you a male born in the US today would live to around 73.5 years old. It would say on average US women born today would live till 79.3 years old. So if I only plan to live to 79, but I really live to 91, that's 11 years I didn't plan for. Yikes! A key part of retirement planning is managing longevity risk. Longevity risk is the risk that you'll outlive your money. There's no way to be 100% certain how long you're going to live, but you can make a good guess with this tool. The most obvious reason to know your life expectancy is to more accurately estimate how much to save for retirement. Funding a 10-year retirement looks much different than funding a 30 or 40-year one. Some people retiring really early may even need to fund a 50-year retirement. It goes beyond that though. Your longevity can also influence when to start taking Social Security. It may influence which account you save in and how to withdraw your money later. You may want to look for sources of lifetime income. These provide a steady stream of cash no matter how long you live. Social Security is one example and a primary source of income for most retirees. Another alternative may be to purchase an annuity. People have strong opinions about annuities. I have the option to purchase an annuity through my work. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I'm not going to rule it out yet either. I need to do some more research. It's always better to plan for a longer life rather than a shorter one. Having money left when you die is better than running short and needing to make drastic lifestyle changes during your final years of retirement, or expecting your family to support you financially. So here's my rundown on the Living to 100 calculator. Many of the questions are about health-related behaviors that you have control over. When I first took this quiz, it motivated me to make some lifestyle changes. You get a life expectancy calculation and detailed personal recommendations. You will need to create an account with your email address to get your results. The first section is a series of personal questions. If you're married, about your relationships, your education, your stress levels, your sleep habits, and how many hours a week you work. The next section is lifestyle questions. How much coffee do you drink? Uh-oh. Do you smoke? How much alcohol do you consume? Do you use sunscreen? Do you brush and floss your teeth every day? The next section is nutrition. How much do you weigh? Eek. No one's going to see this. How many servings of processed meats, dairy, red meat, sweets, and carbs do you have every day? How many days a week do you exercise? The next section is medical. How regular are your bowel movements? Wait, why? Do you self-screen for cancer? What are your cholesterol numbers, your blood pressure, your blood sugar count? So you're going to need to have your most recent numbers handy. Have you had a heart attack? Do you get regular medical checkups? The last section is family history. Do your immediate family members have diabetes? Does cancer run in your family? Does longevity run in your family? Have you had children? Next, you'll get your calculated life expectancy number. I'm going to show you mine. Eek! First, you get your calculated life expectancy number. You can see mine's 91. It says I'll live for 33 more years and asks if I have enough money saved. Next, you can see the recommendations for adding years to your life. In the personal category, it looks like managing stress better could add half a year to my life. Well, if I retired early, that would certainly help. It says I could be a little more optimistic about aging. Yeah, okay. It says I could do more brain strengthening activities. I read and I do Sudoku, but I could do more of that, which I would also have more time for if I retire early, right? Next is lifestyle. It says I could move where the air quality is better, but my grandbabies live near me and I'm not going to move as long as they live here. It says I could cut out caffeine. That's not going to happen. It says I could take an aspirin every day. I'm going to have to ask my doctor about this because I don't like taking meds. In nutrition, it is unclear if my weight puts me at increased risk. Rude. Okay, no, I probably could lose 10 pounds. I need to eat more dairy. I need to exercise more. This I know. I'm working on it. I need to screen for cancer. I need to lower my cholesterol. I'm also working on that. Speaking of living to 100, I have a funny story. So I'm a teacher. I teach 3rd grade, which is 8 and 9 years old. Several years ago, we read a story about the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. The kids were fascinated by it. One sweet little girl raised her hand and said, "Were you alive then?" Me with my teacher brain thought, ooh, this is a teachable moment. I said, everybody get out a piece of paper. Everybody write at the top of the paper what year it is. I think it was 2015. So we all wrote 2015. Now we're going to subtract 1906 and see how many years ago this earthquake happened. We're going to need to do some regrouping. Let's see, 2015, take away 1906. And it was 109. So this earthquake happened 109 years ago. Same sweet little girl raised her hand and said, "So were you alive?" Out of the mouths of babes. Longevity risk is the possibility that you'll outlive what you have saved for retirement. Retirees with strong knowledge about this tend to have better financial outcomes. Having an estimate is key for planning for retirement. If you take the quiz and want to be brave and share your life expectancy number, put it in the comments below. I wonder if anyone ever gets 100. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. I want to leave you with a quote. Life is short and full of surprises. Enjoy it while you can. Hope to see you again soon.